Good morning, peeps. Welcome back to my channel. I am getting ready for the day, so I thought I would film a little bit of it. Now, as you can see, I have my skin is done. On my skin, I am wearing the HD foundation from Catrice, along with the One Drop Full Coverage Concealer from Catrice. And I have to say, I'm happy with the results of both. I've set it with my Fix It and Forget It makeup setting spray from Lancome. And I'm moving on to the product I'm going to wear test today. And I thought I'd bring you guys semi along with me. If I get a chance, I'll do check-ins later on, but I will check in at the end of the day. I am going to semi-review, if you like, the Kevyn Aucoin Jewel Pop Face and Eye Palette. I just think that's lovely. I mean, it's on sale in TK Maxx or TJ Maxx or whatever you call it over in the US for a grand total of €12.99, and it's beautiful. The contour shade in it is actually the medium contour shade. Oh my goodness, I've got some serious bad little shitty light coming in here, guys. I'm going to see if I can master this some way with the camera. Certainly isn't helping. The light is not great that's coming in from that window. However, it's what we have to work with here. I am not a professional makeup artist. I do not have professional tools. Oh, sweet love it divine. Fuck. Pardon my language, guys. It's one of those days. Right, hair was brushed within an inch of its life. It was washed and it was flat ironed. So it is nice and soft and silky, and it'll do. It'll do. So we're moving on to the face because I want to get this out the door and done so I can go to Aldi and pick up a microwave. It's not the colour I wanted, but I can't get the colour I wanted, so I'm just going to have to live with what I can get. Okay, I hope you all can see this. We're going to start by using the contour shade from this, which is the medium contour shade. It's sold separately, Kevyn Aucoin Space NK on Grafton Street, and in the UK, the same place, and I'm sure they have it in Sephora or Ulta in the States. I'm using a MAC 168 brush. I hope you can see this, guys. I wish there was a way you could hide a double chin, but unfortunately, makeup only goes so far. And that, my friends, is the contour shade from that palette. This lighting is shocking, guys, but it's what I have to work with. Okay, moving on to a little bit of blusher. I'm using a blusher brush from Real Techniques. Actually, it's the multitask brush, but I use it for blush. And I'm dipping into this blusher here, which is called Rose Quartz. Lovely, lovely colour blush. Love it. It's two-toned, and it's kind of got a bit of a sheen to it. Just let you watch this. Just basically up high on the cheeks, down onto the apples, simply because I'll be wearing a mask today, and I don't really want my makeup getting all over it. Well, it will to a certain extent. Very hard to see what I'm doing here, guys. I hope you can see that. I'll just blend that in a little bit with my blending big huge powder brush. Now moving on to the eyeshadow. My favourite part of this whole thing are these eyeshadows. They're beautiful. Okay, going across from the top, we have Moonstone. Again, blindness is a bitch. because there's no way I could see the writing on this, even though it's big. We have moonstone, citrine and ruby across the top. Across the bottom we have topaz, emerald and mahogany. Okay? I have already set my concealer on my eyes with powder, so we're just going to go into this. Let's see, what colour will we use? I think we should go into topaz, which is kind of a warm brown. And I will just rub this across the lid and up into the crease slightly. I'm not going for a while. I'm just testing out this palette. I've been wearing it for a few days. I've been enjoying it. These are very, very pigmented eyeshadows, I have to say, to its credit. But this is the first time that I've worn it, but I haven't really paid attention to what way it's worn during the course of a day, the way you would if in this situation you're doing a wear test with it. So I'm put a very light hand, you barely dip into this, you get plenty of colour out of it. It's daytime, it's Sunday morning, I'm getting ready to go to Aldi to buy myself a microwave. Please God, there's one left. They're selling retro cream ones, so if there's one left, if it's meant for me, it won't pass me by. If they're all gone when I get there, then it wasn't meant for me. That's the way I look at it. Now, so that is quartz and moonstone. It's very natural. That's all I want. Just nothing too in your face. And then to sit on the lid, I'm going to put citrine, which is kind of a goldy shade. I'm going to let you watch this, guys. This literally just sits on the lid beautifully. It is a lovely colour. I really do like this look. I've been wearing it a lot. When I want to wear a little something something, but not a little too much something something. Not a little something something that people would be going, drag queen. No offence to any drag queens out there. I love the way they do their makeup. But on a Sunday morning when you're going shopping to Aldi, drag queen makeup just might be a little over the top. Maybe just a little. Now that wouldn't stop me if I was of the mind to wear it. Never let anybody tell you what way to do your makeup, guys. Suit yourself. It's your face. Wear it your way. Okay. I'm just blending the citrine, that's the name of the colour, in with the topaz. And hopefully this is visible on camera. Now this, my friends, is about all the makeup I would wear on a Sunday, with the exception of a very small amount of eyeshadow or eye mascara by Essence called the Lash Princess. Black tube with the green writing. Now I just put a tiny amount of this on, I don't go mad. Let's give my eyes a little bit of definition. I need a mirror to see where I'm putting my mascara at this stage, because you can't put mascara on with glasses. Trust me, if they ever get the chance and they can afford it, I will get my eyesight fixed so that I don't have to wear glasses. And then once I have all my makeup on that I'm wearing for the day, I pop on a little bit of gloss. Again, it's Catrice, it's Nuts About Mary. It's a brownie shade. I quite like it. It's not nude. And that, my friends, is using a few of the colours from this palette. The contour shade and the blush shade. Now I'm going to lift my camera out of this holder without doing too much damage. I'm going to try and let you have a better look at this makeup in daylight. So we'll head over to the window. I don't have a ring light, lads. So sometimes my lighting is absolute shit. In fact, most of the time it is. Right, this is the makeup look. This is the eyeshadow. Again, it's very natural because it's daytime. And the contour and the blush is on. Hair's done. Tank top, jeans, about to put on some Vans, and off I go to Aldi to buy myself a microwave. So lads, I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial, and I will be back with my final thoughts at the end of the day with regards to this Kevyn Aucoin palette. Talk to you soon, lads. Good afternoon again, peeps. This is check-in number 1. This foundation is on me 2 hours. I have been to Aldi, and it is starting to come off around the chin, but that's the mask. I set it very lightly around there with powder, and I use I set it very, very lightly, and I used the setting spray over it, so it hasn't come off as badly as I thought it would. I've just clipped my hair back because I am about to start cleaning. It's Sunday morning, and there's no such thing as rest for the wicked. That's me. I'm just going to clean my gaff, so when the boys come tomorrow with my furniture, they're putting it in nice, clean, organised space. Right, my friends, that is check-in number 1. Looking good. Hold on, we'll check the eyeshadow. The face products, the blush is still there, the contour is still there. The eyeshadow, it's very subtle, but it's the way I wanted it, but it's very much still there, and it's more prominent when you look at it in a normal mirror. The camera tends to sort of lighten things. Tends to drown you out a little, lads. So I will be back with another check-in later in the day, maybe after I've done a bit of housework, lads, and I've built up a bit of a sweat. God, terrible word to use, but that's what's going to happen here, guys. So I will talk to you all later. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good afternoon, peeps. Well, welcome back to the next check-in. It's now 4 hours since I put this paint on my face, and still in place. I've cleaned up my gaff. Floors are drying, and this is the eyeshadow. Still in place. Foundation, blush, bronzer, or contour, all in place. Hair's pulled back for the cleaning. Lip product, well, that's long gone, guys. And that's it, I'm afraid. Everything else is in place. So I will come back later on when I come back from where I'm going to now, which is Mullingar, over the TK Maxx, just to walk around, have a look. Might grab a coffee and walk around with a coffee in my hand, just to get out. Sunday afternoon. I have my bits and bobs done, and I'm not going to be doing much else for the afternoon. Right, lads, so I'm going to head, and I will let you all know how this goes by the end of the day. I don't see any extra wear and tear on this, just around the chin. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you all later for my final check-in. Good afternoon, folks. This will be my last check-in today, because I'm actually going to take this makeup off and put a mask on. My skin is a little bit dry. Nothing to do with the products I've on. It's just the way it is with middle-aged skin plus psoriasis. So I'm going to put a mask on myself. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I just thought I would come on, show you this at the end of the day. Like, it's 3 o'clock now. It's on me since 8. So that's giving you a good 7 hours. Eyeshadow is still in place. No difference. Foundation is still in place. Contour is still in place. Blusher is still in place. Lipstick is long gone. I see a little bit here where it's actually worn away, but that's the mask. The rest of it's still in place. So is concealer. I don't see it sitting into any lines or wrinkles. And believe you me, I have them. So on a whole, I would say I'm talking foundation here and everything. But primarily what I'm concerned with is my blusher and my contour. Not quite as in your face as it was when it was first applied. So it has sort of toned down a bit, worn away a little. The eyeshadow is pretty much as I did it this morning. So I would say I am very happy with that palette. It's a good one. For $12.99 you can't go wrong. off you go to TK Maxx, and if you're lucky you might still find one. I was looking today, they've all sold out of the TK Maxx in Mullingar, but they may have them in one of the other TK Maxxes, the one in Newbridge perhaps. Right lads, that is my little review of the Kevyn Aucoin palette. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope it's helpful, and if you can get your hands on it, I recommend that you do. Have a nice day. Thank you. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave any comments or queries or video requests below, and I'll get on them straight away. Okay, thanks lads. Take care. Bye-bye.